CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. President Biden's just spoken at the National Prayer Breakfast in Washington. A day after Tyree Nichols' funeral, he's calling on Americans to put aside racial and political differences.
My prayer for this prayer breakfast is to start to see each other again, look at each other again, travel with each other again, argue like hell with each other again, but then still go to lunch together.
Mr. Biden and Vice President Harris will meet with the Black Congressional Caucus today to discuss the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act. The president sat with the House Speaker today after they met to hash out differences yesterday over the debt ceiling. When it was over, Kevin McCarthy reported,
You know what, President, I had a good first meeting. I shared my perspective with him, he shared his, and we agreed to continue the conversation.
Republicans want budget cuts. The president says he won't budge on raising the debt limit. It's freezing in parts of the South, including Dallas, where it's 32 degrees and raining ice. More than 400,000 customers in the state have no power. And as it warms up into the weekend, it'll be messy. Meteorologist Craig Allen with our affiliate WCBS.
Lufkin in Longview, Texas, Texarkana, Shreveport may be in line for flooding, and this continues into the central sections of Louisiana and lower central sections of Arkansas.
More than 700 flights in the U.S. have been canceled so far today, more than 700 delayed. There will be more testimony at the murder trial of a once prominent attorney in South Carolina. Correspondent Nancy Chen on a key piece of evidence.
Get back.
Prosecutors yesterday played this cell phone video taken by Alex Murdaugh's son Paul, minutes before he and his mother Maggie were murdered. They say that's Alex Murdaugh's voice, and it places him at the scene of the crime, even though Murdaugh claims he was at home at the time.
College enrollment is stabilizing. CBS's Jim Crisula.
An influx of freshmen last fall has helped narrow enrollment declines at colleges and universities nationwide, even though the number of higher education students was still 6% lower than pre-pandemic levels in 2019. Still, freshman enrollment was down 150,000 students compared to 2019.
Don't plan on putting your winter coat away anytime soon. Here's CBS's Stacy Lynn.
It's probably not what you had hoped for.
I see a shadow on my stage.
Punxsutawney Phil was summoned out of his tree stump in front of a crowd of hundreds and allegedly did see his shadow amidst the clouds at Gobbler's Knob.
It's 6 more weeks of winter weather.
Well, since making his first prediction in 1887, he's been right only about 40% of the time.
S&P futures are up 38. Dow futures ahead 26. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.